Hello viewers, let's continue our LeetCode 75 series, and now we have to solve the question on intervals. So the first question on interval is non-overlapping interval. Here is given in this question there is given a interval array and where is given start of I and end of I, okay? And you have to return the minimum number of interval that you need to remove, okay, that you need to remove to make the interval non-overlapping. You just have to make the non-overlapping interval, and note the interval which is only touch at the for example are non-overlapping, okay? So you just have to minimum number of interval that you need to remove to make the rest of you just have to remove those interval such that all those interval remaining should remain non-overlapping. Okay, so let's take an example here given. So here is given an example. Let's take an example which is interval 1 2 1 and 2 2 3 2 3 3 4 3 4 and 1 3. Okay, 3 4 and 1 3. So these are the interval, and you just have to remove one interval such that all those interval will become non-overlapping. Okay, so here is given an 1 2 3 4. Okay, so the first interval lies from 1 to 2. Okay, and the second one is like 2 to 3 and 3 to 4, and this interval, the last interval, is live from 1 to 3. Okay, so you just have to remove this interval such that these all three interval will become non-overlapping. Okay, because 1 3 is overlapping with 1 2 2 3, so you just have to remove this interval. Okay, means 1 3 can be removed, the rest of interval become a non-overlapping. Okay, so you just have to count it. You just have to count which interval should you have to remove it. Okay, so first you have to sort intervals dot begin comma intervals dot end. Okay, you just have to sort it in a form of, I just pass the compare function, and then int last equals to intervals of 0 comma 1. Okay, and then you just have to int cnt is initially 0, and then start the loop for int I equals to 0, I less than intervals dot size, and then I plus plus. Okay, you just have to do I plus plus, and then if intervals of I comma 0 is greater than equals to last, then you just have to do last equals to intervals of I comma 1. Okay, else you have to do cnt plus plus, and then you just have to return cnt. Let's make the static bool cmp which is vector comma end ampersand a, and then you just have to create a vector and ampersand b. Okay, and then you just have to return a of first should be less than b of first. Okay, so let's run this code. Okay, there is showing error. You have to start from 1. Let's run this code. Yeah, this code works fine. Let's submit this. This code has been accepted.